to generate. Look at the screen. Can you see the way it is? Can you look at all this, please? Oh.
Yes,
This
sir.
is the report. This is the way the report. This is sample report we want to generate. Let me capture it. Down a bit. Let me capture it so that you will see. Can you see the area I selected? Can you see this area I selected
Yes,
now?
sir.
Yes, sir.
So we want to generate a report like this. So, and pay attention, open your mind, do not be afraid. It's not difficult. I assure you it's not difficult. I will lead you gradually, we generate those reports. So go to your okay. Now, we have 2 pages here. Add the second page. Click on the plus sign. Double click on it and call it overview. Have you done that? Hello, are you hearing me?
We can hear you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So you've done this. Now, on your home, click on Insert. Click on Insert on the menu. Click on Insert. On the right-hand side, you will see Image. Click on that image. Please note that, look at your canvas area, the canvas area, every report you want to generate will be there. We must be on your report view now. So click on image here. So now it brings up a folder for you. If you are properly placed, click arrow up here. I hope you've started our Power BI. You are on your sales analysis. Are we where I am? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Are you where I am?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So click on arrow up until you get to PL 300 here. Here you have a resource folder. Double click on it. And inside it, you have an adventure logo JPEG. This file is there. If you follow what I'm doing, click on it and click open. If you are together, it's going to give you an icon like this. Remember I told you that as a data analyst, there is always a unit in every organization that hold the letterheaded paper, the logo of the company, the color of the company, etc. like that. So they are custodian of this. They will always make provision for you according to your company. They will always give you. So this logo is too big, reduce it. So that it will be like that on the pages of your reports. Are we good? Okay. Now, click outside this your logo. You want to add another, but make sure there is a gap on top. Make sure there is a gap on top and beside. So now, we want to add a slicer. You've not used this button before, but you want to make use of it now. Come to your click outside, come to your visualization. Look at this button, look at where I point my mouse. That's a slicer. A slicer will allow you to add object to your screen that you can drop down or scroll up. So click on the slicer. So that's the slicer there. Please, are you following me?
Sorry, sir, I got lost from the slicer. Where are we clicking?
Okay, let me delete it. Come now, if you select your logo before, click outside the logo so that nothing is selected on your canvas. Then come to your visualization here. Your visualization here. Can you see where my mouse is moving?
Yes, sir.
Okay, come to this place, locate a button like this. That's like a funnel. That's a slicer. I will point to it. Yeah, click on it. If you don't select anything on the canvas, it's going to drop the object for you. There like that.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, great. Come to your date table. Come to your date table. There is a year feed on your date table. Check while selecting your slicer as it is. Come and check your year. Point to it and click check. So it has added your year to the slicer. Is that clear? I'm taking it slow so that you understand me. Okay. And I remember I've given you I've explained something like this to you before. If you have a document where they write something like this, sorry. Who can explain this thing to me? Who can explain if they do something like this for you? If you have something like this, what does it mean? Hello, class, are you with me? Hello, class.
Yes, we are here.
So what does it mean? If you have something like this in your document, what does it mean?
Not quite sure, but maybe day and month and then the year.
Who can try again? You are not totally wrong. As all answer is welcome. Who can try? Or do we all agree with her? Eh?
Has it got anything to do with whether British or American dates?
No. What is here?
Maybe the year as part of the date.
In between date and year, what is there? In between date and year, what is there?
I can
That's a
see that.
pipe sign now. Date,
A what?
that's a pipe sign.
Yeah.
I have told you that when you see something like this thing means this is a date table. You are saying pick a year in the date table. Year is a field, date is a table. That's all. Because you will see symbol, they will write so many times they will be writing like this for you. Please try and understand that. Now I put here in my slider. Let's come to our formal model, formal visual. 1, slider heading. That's this year you are seeing here. Make it bold, time and romance. Let's make it 15 and bold, or 20, make it 20 and bold. Okay. The values. Time and romance. This time I make this one 15, not 20, 15. So you can see it there. Then come to your slicer setting. Okay. Make under your slicer setting, there's a style there. So select drop down. It means that if you leave it as vertical, it's going to be listing your year for you like this. Okay? But sorry, what happened? Sorry, I accidentally closed my screen. I closed my Power BI. Sorry. Let me quickly open. So I'm loading my sys analysis. Sorry for that. I didn't just went off. That's it taking time. Ah. Sorry, it's taking a time. Why? No. Hello, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me reload this guy. Sorry for that. Sorry. Just a moment. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Now, let me quickly, I didn't save that part, I missed out, overview. Here, I'm going to bring in insert picture. Please. Show up. Okay, then I want to bring in my slicer. That's where I stopped. And I said on this slicer, I am adding dates from date table here. Then I said format this to your slicer header. Change these fonts to Time Romance. Make this one 20. And make it bold. And I say the values, make it Time Romance 15. Then I say slicer setting, make it a drop down. Okay, and I explain that. So this one is drop down that you pick. Okay. Then under selection, make it a multi-selection on. Then show select all. This. When you click select for here. Okay. So you do your slicer like this. So anytime you want to pick anything, you see it. I think make the value bold so that come to your value, make it bold. So that when you click here, either 2020, when you click anything, you can click the year on top to select it. Hello, are you following me now? Sorry for the break. So select year 2020 here. Okay. Good. Deselect the slicer, leave it like that. Bring another slicer similar to this. Come to this button again. Add another slicer below. So you have two slicers. This one, draw it to cover to bottom like this. Leave a little gap there. Okay. Leave it checked. Come to your region. So you are going to select your region here, not the matrix, the region itself. So it's going to show all your region here. Okay. So again, let's quickly come and format our slicer. Leave it as vertical so that we see it all. But come to selection and say show select all on top so that I can pick everything here together and I can check it. Please, class, are you following me? Hello, are you following me? I'm the only one talking.
I'm sorry, sir. What did you set in the slicer settings, please?
Are you here?
After leaving the vertical list, what else did you check?
Damola, you are cracking. Come again.
Isadoli, sir. I said after at the
Damola, you are
slicer
cracking.
setting.
Come again.
Can you hear me, sir?
What I'm saying is expand your second slicer like this. Okay. Come to the slicer heading. Okay. Time Romans. Make it 20 header. And make it bold. So then come to the value. Make it Time Romans. You can make it bold like that so that you can see it. So that's all you need to do there. So you have your year, you have your region there together. So the next thing is we want to add a visual chart. Line, look at this. Line and stack column charts. Line and stack column chart. Make sure you didn't select anything on your canvas. Come and pick line and stack column chart. Click on it. So it's going to put it here like this. So drag it in such a way that to arrange itself up and down like that. Then drag it to cover almost half of the screen. When you are dragging the line, when you come to where you have the red line, that's the half of the screen. So drag it to cover the half of your screen like this. Okay. So you put your chart there like that. Good. On your dates, come to your date table. Check your months. Okay. So if you look at the visual, your month will be on x-axis. Okay. Now, come to your sales. You want to analyze, you want to see your sales on monthly basis. Check your sales there. So this is giving me some sales by month, but I don't want this sum of sales. I only need sales. That is an aggregation suggestion is giving me. So come here and rename this one sales. So remove this. Okay. So you have sales by months. So your profit margin, come to your sales, your profit margin here, drag it to a line sales. Look at the line sales value here, put it here. So you now have something like this. Okay, if you recall, okay, hold on. So look at this. I want to show you this. So if you remember this, I told you this is the graph we want to. I told you this is the graph we want to design. So if I achieve this other part of the graph, any question for me?
And where did we drop the profit margin?
On the, let me come to the graph again. Says online y-axis. See
Why
this.
axis? All right, sir. All right.
Any other question? Is everybody with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I remember you ought to have done a graph in your Tableau too. So probably maybe I'm recapping. Notice your graph. You only have your 11 months showing there. Do you notice your graph? Only 11 months. You have your July to May. June is not there. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
There was no sale in the month of June in 2020, probably because of COVID. Okay? But we still need to see the space of that month. So come under your, click the drop down arrow of your x-axis. This one. Hello, look at me. Under x-axis, click the arrow down here. Show items with no data. Click on it. So that you bring up your June.
June.
It's very blank because there was no sale in the month of June. If you don't want to see it, you simply go to your any of the axes where you don't want to see blank. Just uncheck this to go off. But we want to see it. Any question? Deselect this chart by clicking the empty area. Okay. I want to add another chart to the screen. I am demonstrating to you that your report can showcase many information at the same time. Many information at the same time. Okay. So I'm not selecting anything. I want to pick stack column chart. Stack column chart. So come to your screen and point to it one by one. This is stack bar chart. This is your stack column chart. Stack column chart. So click on it. So it will come up there like that. By default, I told you there's an artificial intelligence part of it. Any space you have, is projecting is getting the middle of the page for you. Is position your object based on the space available. So as it is now, it has occupied the half space, but I want to put another thing. So I will drag this to half. I'll reduce it to half. Point your mouse, drag. As you are dragging, when you get to the middle, based on the space available, that is the half of the space. I leave it like that. Okay? Am I communicating? Let me do something here so that you understand. Let me bring this star column chart here. You know, this is the entire screen. If I drag it now, it's going to give me relatively, that is the half based on the space available. If I drag up here, that is the full screen. Let me bring the Control C, Control V. Now, can you see that it's giving me, again, let me drag this on to cover half. That's the half of that screen. So, now I want to reduce this to half. Say, this is the half of the screen based on the space available. So whatever you are saying is projecting you based on the. So that is why what you have here is half of the available space here. Am I communicating? So I want to add country. I want to have my sales by country. I want to have my sales. I want to see the report of the sales by country and also on category basis. So let me add your sales now. Let me come to region. Country. Check on country there. Then sales. I want to see my sales on country basis. Again, I am not talking, I need the sales itself, no aggregation. Sales by country. That is, I am looking at each of the country. What is my sales? What's my sales over the period? In United States, this is my sales. In Canada, this is my sales. France, this is my sales. United Kingdom, this is my sales. Germany, Australia, this is my sales. Okay? But I want to see breakdown of my sales. I want to use my legend to point out the performance of each of the categories. So I will come to products. I will drag my category to legend here. So it's telling me the performances of each of my products on category basis. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I'm here. Can you see my screen, please? Hello, class.
Yes, sir.
So, do you any question for me? Any question for me?
No questions.
Okay, let's move on. Deselect the current chart. I want to show another analysis of my information with another chart, stack bar chart. That's the first item on your visual. Now, by the time you are picking an item, it's going to position it in the available space. So click on your stack bar chart. Can you see that? And it's making use of the edge that I have. It's positioning within the space I had before. That's what the system does for you. So now I want to show my analysis quantity of my sales per product. So I will come to product and I will come to category. I want to see what are the quantities of each of these categories I made a sale of. So category, then I will now come to sales table, quantity. So quantity by category. I don't need the aggregation of that value, so I will take out some. Quantity by category. Can you see that? This is telling me that clothing, this is how much quantity I made a sale of, 32,534 within the period. Look at your bikes. I made a sale of, my bike is telling me I made a sale of 30,965. Look at your component, 24,410, 15,356. You can see now that I have given you my sales analysis. I have given you my sales based on sales per month. I'm showing you relative profit margin by month. I've shown you sales by country and also on category basis. I've also shown you my sales, quantity of my sales in a month. These are sample of varieties of information that your management can demand of you. Here they ask me for 3 information. They ask me, oh, what's our sales per month? In the month of this period, what sales do we make? Okay. Now, you may now want to ask yourself, what about the slicer that I have here? The slicer is to tell me in year 2020, these are my sales performance. If I select it, I want to select 2019. That's the purpose of that. That's my sales performance in 2019. And it's going to affect everything you put on your slicer is affecting every object. Slicer is like your filter, a filter. If you come up here, 2019, that's my sales in 2019. 2021, we are still in the folder of, we've not successfully come out of COVID much. 2022, little or nothing to very insignificant. So 2020, you have average of 6. Okay? What if I want to surprise myself? What if I want to see my sales performance in all the 5 years? Abi, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So you click on select all. So it's giving me your sales performance on all the years. Look at you can see from 2017 July till, can you see, 2021 July. But when you look at it, you only see sales up to 2020 May. Okay? Any question? And you can see what you have in quantity by category is telling you these are your sales for the 5 years for bike. Clothing for the 5 years is on high is second. Component for 5 years is this, and accessory for 5 years is this. Likewise, you have your sales for country by category. So these are your sales in United States for 5 years, and you can see the category you sell in, the accessory you sell in United States, the bags, the clothing, and the component. That is what this graph is showing you. Okay? Now I can say, okay, let me leave it at 2020. Okay? But I want to see my performance. This one is talking of all regions. So if I click on select all, nothing will change because it's talking of all the regions. But if I unselect now and I pick Canada, so it's giving me the sales on Canada region alone for financial year 2020. You can see under your sales by country, Canada alone. So when you now look at quantity by category, this is all the sales you have in Canada for 2020. Okay, that's clothing, that's bikes, that's components, that's accessory. Okay, now suppose you want to see for United Kingdom. Okay, that's your United Kingdom alone. Okay, supposing I want to see for USA, remember, you won't see a USA here because the USA is made up of 5 regions. So if you want to see the Northeast in USA, that's the region of Northeast in USA, Northwest, Southwest, Southeast, and Southwest. If you want to see everything in USA, so you must hold down your control key and select all this one after the other, and the central here. So these are the sales for your USA because USA is made up of 5 regions. Hello, am I communicating? Hello, class.
Yes, sir.
Any question for me? Am I communicating?
I have a little bit of a difference in my own. My slicers do not have select all.
Oh, okay. The 2 of them are one?
Both of them, and I can't select more than one field.
Okay, let me solve that. Let me click outside. Let me deselect. Click on your year slicer first on top.
Okay.
Come to this format your visual.
Okay.
Probably you didn't follow me when I was explaining it. Under your slicer setting, can you see this?
Yes.
Okay. Click on it.
Yep.
You pick, you don't slide, you done your style.
Yes. I've done drop down, yes.
Okay. Below it, there's a selection here.
Oh, okay.
You drop down arrow here.
Okay.
You see multi-select. There are two things there. There are
Shows
three things you
alpha.
can do. I can do single select above that. I want to have multi-select. So that's why I put my multi-select on. You can only have single select or multi-select. Okay? When
Yes,
you
sir.
have a single select, you won't have the checkbox. Let me put it on single select so that you see. Can you see that? No. Hold on. See the year now. If I click the drop down arrow here, can you see? It will put radio button there, telling you that you can only select one item. You can't select many items. Can you see that?
Yes.
That's the purpose of single select. So come back here. So under selection of this, so multi-select is on. Then look at this, show select all. This is the one you didn't do on your own, it's off.
Yes,
Make
I've done
it,
it now, sir.
put it on. Aha. So with this now, you can have multi-select. Okay? So pick your region slicer. Okay? So also put it on multi-select. No, put select all. The first one there. Select all. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So that you can pick everything together. Good.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So select financial year 2020. Then I want to see for USA, Central, Northeast, Northwest, Southeast, Southwest. Okay? Otherwise, if select all, if you don't select, if you select all or not select, it's as the same thing as show me all the regions together. Any question? So click on File Save at this point. The other time I lost my work. Click on File Save. So that whatever you do, it will be there. Any question for me?
I'm sorry, sir. When you were selecting, do you have to hold any key? Because mine is not multi-selecting, even with the
If
key.
you want to select more than one, you select the first one, hold down your control key and select the rest.
Okay, okay.
Say that's what I did. I select Central. When I want to pick for USA, select, hold down your control key now, click on Northeast, Northwest, Southeast, Southwest. So these are USACs. So if I want to return, I'll simply click on select or click on it again to unselect. That's all. Any question? Only one person is asking me question. Oyindamola, are you okay with me?
Yes, I am. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Adaoliza.
I'm the one asking questions, sir.
Oh, okay, okay. Ayobami. My signal to paradise. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Hello,
I've been speaking, but I forgot to unmute myself.
Okay, no problem. So any question for me? Are you good?
Yes, I'm good.
Okay. So let's move on. Let's move on. Thank you. Okay. Incidentally, so that I don't confuse, so I'm going to delete this guy. This guy, yes, delete it. So click on your plus sign. I want to add another report. Click on your plus sign, this. Okay, so I have another sheet there. Call this place a profit report. So call this one profits. Profits. Sorry. Double click here. Call it profits. Shift. Okay. Okay. Now,
No.
you want to, let me show you the kind of report we want to do here. So this is the report. This is the report we want to generate. We want to see our region. We want to see the year sales. We want to see other sales, cost, profit, and profit margin. We want to analyze on regional basis. So that's what we want to do. So this time, okay. So come to your slicer. Now you should know slicer. So click on your slicer. You have your slicer there. Okay. Come to your region. And pick region. Expand your region. Click on region here. So leave your slicer as a list, but come here, change your header, our normal font that we agree in this class, Times Romans. Make it size 20 and bold it. Okay. The values, make it Times Romans 15 and bold it. So one is hiding, United Kingdom. Then reduce the size so that it will not just create unnecessary space like that. Okay. Come and add a matrix table. So come back to your visual. Matrix, this time around, matrix. So look at this button here. Okay, look at your matrix. Click on it. Oh, sorry. Control Z. Make sure you select outside. If you select that object, it's going to add a new object. something before we move on your slicer, quickly go back to the format and come back to your format visual. Okay, come to your slicer setting, please. Slicer setting, vertical list, come to your selection, select multiple, select all there. Okay, on it. So that's it. I omitted that part. So click outside now. So click outside, add your metrics, click here. So drag it to the side. So it's arranging it for you based on what you have there before. So expand this to cover the whole of the remaining part of the screen like this. Expand it like that. This is how to design your report, please. Okay, now come to your date table. Pick your fiscal, the hierarchy, the date fiscal hierarchy. Check on it to add it. Make sure this matrix is selected. So check on your fiscal days. You're going to add it for you. Okay. Now let's come here and format it. Column header. I want it to be time romance. I want it to be 20. Bold it. I want row header to be time romance, the same font we chose. I want also to this one to be 20, the header. Bold it also. I want values. I want values to also be time romance and 15 in size. I'm not going to bold the values. That's the content I'm putting there. But under my row, I want come to row subtotal. I don't want my row subtotal to be positioned on top, but I want it positioned bottom. Anytime I have a row subtotal, should be at the bottom. Okay. That's why we've gone. Now we want to add the following columns to it. Okay. We'll start from orders, from the count folder. Come to your sales. Remember there is a count folder here. The order is inside. Expand your count folder. Click on orders. I will come to your visual. I want to rename this heading here just to be orders. I will remove the number in front of it. So remove the number, leave it as orders. Okay. So it's telling me in your financial year 2018, let me unselect all and leave it as aha. These are my orders for all the regions. All the regions. Okay. Next one, I want to put my sales. I want to put my sales.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Sorry, sir.
Okay.
Where did we change the
The
order?
heading.
Yes.
Come to under your field. You know when you are on it, okay? Under your order, see value here. See your value here. Just double click on it and change the description to be other. Yes, yes.
Okay.
So make sure you still select your matrix. Under sales, click on your sales value. Sales, check on sales. So you can see the under values inside your sales. I don't want some of the sales. I don't want that aggregation. I want only sales. That's my sales. Okay. The next thing I need is cost. Come and check your cost. Again, I don't want to see sum of cost. So come to this your value here. Remove sum of, and you have it as cost. The next thing is I want profits. Come and check your profits. Okay. Profit is there. Profit is a measure. So it's speaking what you add yourself. And finally, your profit margin. Check your profit margin there. Good. So the beauty of what you have here is the hierarchy that you've added to filter your information. You can see all the information, all the years that has values, 2018, 2019, 2020. But I want to see the breakdown of the years. So all you need to do is look at this a symbol like a fork here, click on it. So it's giving me, it's drilling down based of my, look at my date, look at my fiscal. Look at the fiscal, you say year, quarter. So can you see year 2018, quarter there? Okay, and it's giving me, look at it, it's giving me the total for financial year 2018. That's the subtotal. I am controlled under this place. If you remember, I come to this place under row subtotal, and I said I want my subtotal to be at the bottom. So this is what I'm saying, that I want subtotal to show at the bottom of my columns. Can you see that? So what I control here, this is the impact on my screen here. And if you want to see the rest, you can come down here again. So you can see subtotal for year 2018, 2019, subtotal subtotal for 2020. Another thing I can do is subtotal label bottom value. Let me see, I should be able to pick a grand total. Okay, look at my row grand total here. Look at my row grand total here. Row grand total time text color. Okay, I'm trying to see cell elements. No. Okay, don't worry. I'll find that out later. So these are how you analyze, if you now want to see it on the month basis, so click this button again, so you can now see the quarter one. This is July, this is August, September, quarter two, October, November, December. See the subtotal, all of them will be having subtotal like that, 2018. This is the grand total for 2018, all along like that. Am I making any sense to us there? Hello, class.
Yes, sir.
Am I making any sense there?
It's making a lot of sense.
Yes, sir.
So this is how this is how you analyze your information. You might say, okay, I want to see only I want to see for particular country. I want to see for Australia. So this is analysis of sales in Australia, the orders, the sales, the cost, the profit margin for Australia. This is for Canada. This is for France. This is for Germany. You can put this for United Kingdom. Definitely for US, this is for Central region in US alone. This is for Northeast region in US, Northwest in US, Southeast in US, Southwest there. If I want to see all the US together, so you select your central, come to hold down your control key, Northeast, Northwest, Southeast, Southwest. So these are all the sales for your US. And you can go ahead and see them as the case may be. Okay? Come to this place, do not select any, so that will show me everything. Look at the arrow that points up here. Click on the arrow to collapse them. Go up again, so you have everything like that. Now, want to show something, want to filter folder. In the filter pane located at the left of the visualization, notice the filter on this page. So look at this filter. Say filter on this page, this one. You may need to scroll down to see it, or you can, you can see it, say filter on this page. So drag category to this place on the products. So this time around, you have to learn to drag. So come to products, drag your category to this filter on this page. Okay. Here, if I want to see, I have all my sales for year, for country and region. If I want to see it on, I want to analyze on a component basis, category. If I click on accessory now, everything I have here is going to be on accessory. This is hidden. Bike. If I want to say uncheck clothing, so it's giving me then components. It's giving me all I have there. Okay, I might choose to have two, depends on what I want. That's the purpose of that filter for you. This, some of us that will do advanced Power BI, you will make use of your DAX to control this filter. You make use of your DAX to control this filter. Okay? Good.
I have a question.
Please go ahead.
So, what's the difference between using this filter and using a slicer?
It's like I'm having many. It's either I had another slicer of category below, or it's still the same thing. This filter is working as a slicer. But I'm just saying that by default, the filter is your Power BI has already given you the filter. But the only challenge with this filter is the moment you publish your report to Power Service, you will not be able to have access to this. Are you getting what I'm saying here?
Yes, sir.
The moment we publish this report to Power Service, you will not have access to this your filter again. So that is why you need to make use of your tools for your benefits. But I still need to show you that there is something like that. It's a permanent filter that you bundle with your system, but you won't see it in Power Service, which is not what you want most of the time.
Okay, then another question is,
Please go ahead.
you mentioned Power Service. The Power Service, is it just for this Power BI desktop?
No. By the time we finish our report design, that will come up next week. Okay? Now, let me tell you, most of the time, you create many pages of your reports. You want your board of your superiors to see the various dimensions of the analysis they can see. At least now we've had two situations here. I have a report here. I have another one here. I won't be surprised. Somebody might say, oh, I'm interested in the second report, the profit report. Another one might say, no, I'm interested in my sales report. It depends. So now, again, most of the time, some of these people you are talking to, they are not with you in your location. Okay? I'm in US, I'm in California. I want to do board of directors meeting. One of the directors is in Oklahoma for meeting. Another one is in Singapore. Another one is in Turkey. Now, how do you now relate yourself to people that are in different regions of the world? One in North America, one in Asia, one in Australia. How do you relate them together? You publish all this in your Power BI service. And you call for a meeting. Probably, oh, sir, my report is ready. Can we overview it in at 10 p.m.? You will quote reference to the location you are. You are in UK, you are in England. Tell them 10 p.m. in England. So everybody will calculate 10 p.m. in their location. Because I'm sure when you are 10 p.m. in England, the guy in Turkey is going to be a different time zone. The guy in Oklahoma or California and US will be in a different time zone. The guy in Australia is in a different time zone. So you are not in the same time zone. All you need to do to them is reference your own time. I am in 10 p.m. England or UK time, which is plus 1. Okay? So you quote your time. Everybody will calculate his own time. Again, if you don't want to bother them, you might do the calculation for them and communicate to them. Sir, it's going to be 3 p.m. Turkey time. It's going to be 8 a.m. Oklahoma time. It's going to be 5 p.m. California time. You give them the time so that they will not come. They will not call to your call at the wrong time. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
Good. So that's the purpose of the Power BI service. We will see that next week. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Good. So I still want to demonstrate some things with a filter. I've added on this filter page your category. You can collapse, you see the arrow up here, collapse that. I want to add a subcategory product and color from my products to read so that I can analyze based on any one of them. So I will come to subcategory here. drag it. This time around, you will drag below your category. Okay? So collapse it. Then I will drag my products below here. Okay, collapse it. Then I want to add my color. This. So now let's see what these guys are doing. Okay, on my category, drop down arrow here. I want to say components. I want to analyze based on components. Close there. I want to come to category. Under the component, these are the subcategory. I want to see pedal. So it's giving me the pedal states for year 2020. Then I want to pick products. Which of the products? This. That's the product I'm analyzing. Then finally, I want the color to be silver black. Okay. So you can see that although is if you remember, this says in our religious setting, the voice is the voice of Jacob, but the hands, the voice is the voice of Jacob, but the hands of Esau. You remember that? So this your filter is working at the background, and I've told you the deficiency of using it. The deficiency of it is you cannot see it, you cannot manipulate it in your Power BI service, but I just need to demonstrate for you. Okay, so let me select them or let me bring them out. And finally, your category. So that's that about that. Any question? Click on File Save. We want to design the third report. So I'm demonstrating the dimensions of which you can show your analysis to your management. So now add another report view here. This time around, double click on this and call it my performance. My performance. And press enter. Are we together? We'll soon round up. It's almost when we finish this one, let's move on quickly. Come to your filter page here. Do something like this. Under filter on this page, drag your salesperson, this. Drag it to this filter on this page like this. Select Mike Blight. Mike Blight. This guy. Check it. Okay. So whatever the first analysis we are doing is going to be for Michael Blight. Now, drop the next thing. Let this guy collapse it. So come to your visual, drop your slicer on the report area. Slicer, this. Come to your dates and pick year. Add your year to the slicer. Have your year there. Format it so that it will be better to see. Good look. Here. Change your fonts. Make it 20. And make it bold. Then value, time romance, also make it 20 and make it bold. Come to your slicer setting. Under slicer setting, drop down. Please drop down. Okay. Then selection. Leave it as okay. Select all is on. So leave it at 2018. Oh, sorry, 2019. So drag this up so that it will be sizable. I want to add another field here called multi-card. Multi-row card. Come to the visual. Minimize this guy a bit so that I have a reasonable space. But make sure the hair is not cut. Look for a button that is multi-card. No. This is your card. This is multi-row card. This is the one I want you to pick. Multi-row card. This. Oh. Make sure you select outside. Pick on your multi-row card. This. So drag it to this side. Drag it to cover the entire top like this. A little bit. keep it selected and add the following items. Come to your sales. Add your sales to it. So under your field, remove some of, I don't want some of there, leave it as sales. Come to your targets. Check your target. Wow. There is something we didn't put there. Okay, come to your sales ratio. The pricing. Okay, under your pricing, oh, we didn't conclude, we didn't do the variance. We're supposed to have variance margin. Let me leave it at that. I will take care of that later. It's already 11 o'clock. Should we hold on today and round up next week?
All right.
Can we hold on now?
I'm sorry, sir. Personally, I can't. It's Paradise speaking, except I'll transfer recording to someone else.
No, what I say, we should stop now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. So by next week, we'll round up the class, but I've shown us the bulk of what we have to do in reports. Okay, so that's how to design reports in Power BI. Kindly save your reports, click on File, Save. So we'll continue the class next week. I pray God spare our life. Any question for me? Hello, class, any question for me?
No questions.
Okay. In absence of no question, let's have a happy night rest.
Good night, sir.
All right.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
night.
Good night, sir.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
night,